just hope she don't wanna leave. Don't you give me up, please don't give up.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I decided that I was going to voice over this one because the audio that I filmed was just not it. But today I'll be talking about my worst horse falls that I've had as an equestrian.
Happy birthday, it's your birthday.
And I'll be just showing a video of me training. I do go into the headphone level and like my settings a lot, but just ignore that part. I don't feel like cropping it out. I feel like being really lazy today, so sorry about that. But, yeah, so let's just start with my worst one. I'm going to talk about 3 horse falls that I've had today, and then I might talk about one of my friends. But let's talk about my first one. My first one was interesting. I was just going around the course when I was 8 years old. I was going around a course, and I had never cantered a jump, let's say that. And I was going around, and I was going over to cavalettis. The cavalettis were only set like the what's it called? I can't think of this. Cavalettis were set at like the second level, I think, yeah. And I was going around, and my horse picked up canter, and this horse really liked to drop its head, but I'd never cantered a jump, so this horse picked up canter and cantered over the second cavaletti because it was a double 2-stride. And it picked up right in the middle, so it had 1 stride before the next cavaletti, and it was the second one. And I went over the second one in a canter. We landed fine. We went perfectly fine. And then, like, 3 seconds after I landed, he dropped his head, and I flew off. My back smacked against the ground, and I was in pain. I was 8, mind you. And, yeah, that's literally my first one. But I don't really want to say tons because I don't want to take up all your time. But yeah, so that was my first one. Okay, so this next one was vaulting. If you don't know what vaulting is a sport where you're doing like gymnastics on top of a horse. I'll probably put a video of it. It's a dangerous sport, but I did it for about a year before I started to actually ride. And so I was riding along doing my vaulting. So it's called a star, and you're laying on your side on the horse's back, and you put your legs and arms out like you're in a star position, almost like you're doing a jumping jack, just you're not moving and you're on your side. So I was doing that, and I kept going. I was just going around, and I was supposed to slip off. When I was supposed to dismount, I was just supposed to slip off. And so I started slipping off, and then I kind of the horse started getting really bouncy. That, mind you, this is like a 16-3 Percheron crossbreed. He big hooves, like really big hooves. And I was trying to dismount because he was getting bouncy. So I I threw myself off, which was fine. It was fine after I finished, but I threw myself off, and then I hit my toes off of the horse's hooves, and he was like trotting, so it like really hurt. But yeah, that's really all for that one. That one was really fast, but yeah, that's really all. I will be talking about my friends on the last one, but yeah, I guess we can just get on to the next one now. Okay, so I'll try to say this one a little bit like quicker, or okay, never mind, I'm already making it slower. I'm just gonna stop talking now. So when I guess this was probably my most recent. This is probably my most recent horse fall. No, it is my most recent. So we were in our grass arena, and a couple days, like, we had a lot of rain the last few days before this one. We had like a lot of rain, so obviously it was a grass arena, so the grass was going to be wet, and so was the ground. So the first thing I did, we were going around the course, and we were going around it just fine. There was no sharp turns or anything, but then there came to one sharp turn where, okay, we were only riding out in this arena because the grass had dried up because it had been sunny the day I was riding, and I was riding at like 6 o'clock at night, so it was pretty late. And we got rain like maybe 7 in the morning, but it was still damp out, but the grass wasn't. So we were going around the course, and after we were done the course, the very last jump we finished, we went around the corner, and the spot that I fell off, the grass was covered by a tree, so it didn't get any sun, so it's still damp. And my horse, he went around the corner very fast pace because he just finished jumping, and he ran around the corner and he slipped and fell on his side, which I guess it hurt quite a bit. I was like a roly-poly-oly. I fell straight off onto the side. I didn't get stuck underneath him, which is probably it's for the better. I'm very happy I didn't. But he took it like a champ. We got back on. We redid the course, but we just made sure to trot around that corner. But yeah, that one was it hurt quite a bit. And then my show, I was doing that for my last lesson before my show, and it was one night for my show, and then I got up in the morning and I was late to my show. So yeah, that's it for that one. Okay, next one is my friends. Okay, so this was a couple years ago. I think it was 2021. My friend actually hadn't cantered like over poles or jumps yet, because she does now, but she hadn't done it before. So there were some poles on the ground from trotting, and she was like going around, like she was supposed to go around the pole, but then there was somebody that was there and they were on the other side of the pole. And so yeah, that was a little bit crazy, but she went over the pole, the horse ducked its head, and she fell off and smacked her back. But that's okay, because she's okay now. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really happy you joined me today. This was fun to film. I enjoyed it. I think my next video is going to feature my friend. But I will see you guys later. See you in the next video. See ya, just like in general. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.